Okay, so now this is wet. Haven't soft blended it. I am going to just locate the sky, work on the sky and not try anything else right now so I can really demonstrate this and make some sense out of it. So I've got some white down here. I add a little liquid to the white. I put some white on the brush, big gob. I'm going right into the yellow. And I'm just starting with the yellow, staying away from this green right here, which is the mountain chalk that I used. Adding more white, going up into the red. Take a little more white, come back here, come into the orange here. So now I've pretty much gotten all the red. I want to pick out this little spot right here. It's just a little dab of paint. Okay, now I'm going to put some more white back here. Very little. This white really changes this drastically, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure does. So what's the purpose of the white?
The white is just to tint, to lighten the values.
Is there a reason you lighten the bottom of them and not the top so much?
We'll start from the bottom and work up.
Okay.
Because the light source is down here.
Oh. I noticed you started with yellow into orange and then to the...
Yeah, keeping them clean so that these colors don't mix. Blue with yellow is going to make a green. So we'll go yellow, red, and then a blue. Now I'll take a big 2-inch brush.
2-incher?
And blend right over that.
Oh wow. Starting with the light colors again?
Yep, moving out.
Moving out. And how do you hold that brush?
I keep this edge towards the dark, this bottom edge towards the light, and move back and forth.
Okay.
Remember, we're going to have layers, so one layer on top of another layer, so it's not important that I get it all perfect first time around. This will be my underpainting, and while it's wet, I can change colors at this point before I let it dry overnight. With the liquid, it'll pretty much dry overnight. I can add more red in here, more yellow, more blue. Anything I want to add, I can add. So say I look at this and I tell myself it's too light, too pink, so I want to stick some red up there. Come back to this brush right here. It's the dirty brush, so it's not, I'm not going to even clean it. Just go right into the red. And check to see how that reacted to everything. It's dirty now, so, and I don't want this pure yellow here in the end. I want to sort of get rid of it on my first layer. Everything will be sort of muddy, my first layer, and I do that on purpose. Because my final brush strokes are going to be very painterly and thick, and I want those to show up on top of a more middle value.
Is your brush still holding with the light on the bottom and dark colors on top?
Yeah, but now it's muddy, so it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to not go right here and then here. That'll darken that too quick. So I come up here and I say a little more red. So we'll just go back into that red again. Do the same thing, a little more red here.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay.
Is there a certain motion you do with that mixer?
It's a little bit of a crisscross brush stroke. Okay. I come and catch this corner, make sure it's done. I'm leaving, usually I leave white, maybe 3 inches of white on the edge, taking it a little too far, but that's okay. Okay, if I lank it for my beginning, then I'll work it back towards my yellow. If I want to make it a little more muddy in the yellow, get into my red, move it back towards the yellow. Get into my red, back towards the yellow. Not leaving hardly any pure yellow, maybe a dot of pure yellow still there. Then I grab this 1.5 inch, this brush is just called it's a BFC-3 made in China. So I'll come right back over here.
Is that a bigger brush than you were using?
This is very soft, very soft.
Same size? Oh,
yeah, about the same size, but very, very soft.
Very soft.
And if it's not soft enough, sometimes I just soften it a little bit here. And sometimes I'll leave a little bit of...
And why do you want a soft brush?
Because I don't want to see the brush strokes. Sometimes I want to see them, sometimes I don't. Right now I don't want to see them. I'm going to get rid of them.
So the softer the brush, the less brush strokes?
Yep. Michael doesn't know it, but he's learning to paint.
I'm learning. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stand back and decide what my next step's going to be.
All right. So what did we just do?
It's just the background sky. Very
background
subdued.
Sky.
Darker colors, darker values. Clean my brushes.
What's that?
This is odorless turp. It's best that you don't put your fingers in it. Unless you're an old house painter like me, and then you just stick your fingers in it. But turps are toxic. You want to wash your hands after doing something like this, or just never put your hands into it. Just do this in an area where you can just shake the brush out.
All right.